Uh-oh. Vamos.
Greece can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And that is a little undercooked. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Jong. Now it's Morishi. Cleared away. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Thuram gets over and intercepts. He's cut it out. Oh, good-looking ball. Suarez is onto it in a flash. And claimed it back swiftly.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Yamal.
Greece have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And the finish! Pullet with a beautifully timed run. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Rummenigge is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Neymar. He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to...
Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And Pullet! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Neymar goes in for the header.
Nell'amore.
Score! First blood drawn. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next...
Zico! They've got to be quick to recover this.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he's there to clear it. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Neymar with a real chance here. Decent hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Now it's Messi, and it's Messi. De Jong, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Zico has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a look and plays it forward. Always onto this. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Neymar.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well timed, excellent interception. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's intervened well there. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Greece, number 2, Vieira.
And the action is back on the way.
Nesta.
Greece can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, well played. Greece come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to...
There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. There's the shot! He can get that clear. Thinks one through. Yamal gets flagged offside. And there's green grass ahead of him. Zico unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Jong. Oh, super find. And no, that was never going to make it. The most accurate pass. I think that's offside.
Oh, ragazzi.
Aim forwards. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Vieira. De Jong.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Oh, great play! Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Denied by an instinctive save.
De Jong clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
they can clear their lines. Greece have the chance to go the other way. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Always onto this. And that is a... There's the hit! He has done it!
Vamos.
Roaring back.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveler.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Substitution for Greece. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 25.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Number 24.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
Rafael Leao!
Rafael Leao. Number 20.
He's picked his way through. Shot a
Number
goal!
10. Giuseppe
And he has kicked it out
Substitution in progress.
somehow.
Zico actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Thuram gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Albania clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. He's through here. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Big chance. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Thuram is there to clear. And it's Ronaldinho. He could be in here. Van Bouten gets rid without sophistication.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Messi.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, smashing header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that because he should have put them ahead then.
Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's let fly. And that will sail harmlessly past. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's been caught napping. He's through, now is he in? Rafael Leao!
Rafael Leao really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And that's gone loose. That has been cut short.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for...
Has a goal!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely intercepted. And he thumps it clear. Always onto this. Now it's on it. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Can he get it? He's had a shot! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting
against
event
Milan.
which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. That has ended up in no man's land. That looks a good ball through. That has not gone well. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. He rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Oh, sweet feet. And pull it!
Well, once more, it's in, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Bale. Messi. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. And he's running through.
Such good technique.
Big chance! One-on-one! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Greece are doing very nicely, thank you. Big chance! And he's heaved it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bellingham. There's the hit! Great hit! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Milan have their second corner now. Leicester tries to clear. Greece are looking to go forward now. He has found a way through, and he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has left him in a heap. Messi finds himself offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. And here's Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. Hangs one in.
Well, that's poorly judged. 0 targets in the box, 0 likelihood of a conversion.
Albert Ferrer. Messi. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... Mbappe! Oh, that was venomous. Nesta. Now Albert Ferrer. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Bale. Vieira gets across to intercept that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Albert Ferrer. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Ano, babasa or pasin? Babasin.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Leicester gets rid without sophistication. Shifted it to the flank.
Ribery really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe, can he get it through? He can run onto that. It's one! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's hoisted clear.
2 minutes added time.
Crunching tackle. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. And it's Vieira. Tomiyasu is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking. And that is a routine catch.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And it's half-time here. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Greece are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play.
Substitution
Their
for
approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0.
Coming on the field, number 10, Giuseppe Bergomi. Number 20,
Here we go again. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bellingham.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Back when it goes. Bellingham is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's fabulous. Leicester did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Distributed tidily. And it's Albert Ferrer. Bergomi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Ribery. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pirlo with the clearance. And he thumps it clear. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't...
Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Greece are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. I was just lacking in accuracy. Vieira.
the attendance for this match
Oh,
was
good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Vieira. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good-looking ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Greece perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! It's there! They're back within reach! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Bergomi goes sliding in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Platini. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Bale. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
This is promising.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Xabi Alonso. Pirlo. Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Leicester has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution.
Time for changes on both sides, actually.
Mbappe. Number 2. Vieira. Number 3. Van Dijk.
They've got it again.
Coming on the field. Number 8.
Bale.
Raphael Leão. Number 11. Targets. Number
Zico
17.
set up one goal so far. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but Raphael Leão! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nicely weighted ball. And that's played in low. Goes in for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Luis Suarez. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now the finish! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
That
should get the job done. Milan get their fourth quarter. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Vieira. And they've got rid. And that will be it. Greece are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with...